All right. I think I'm unmuted now, hopefully. And I think you should be unmuted as well. So, hello, I am Cal, and this is my best friend Cisco. And today we're going to be making some characters in D&D.
I think I'm still muted on the stream.
I don't think so.
It's like,
you shouldn't be.
no, it's all good. Sorry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we won't be able to tell how you sound unless anyone comes in and is like, oh, this sounds awful. Like, turn him up or turn him down.
I think I sound okay.
Yeah.
It's weird listening to myself because it's like delayed, but
you should probably just turn off the audio. It's so hard to talk when like you hear yourself talking a little bit like a few seconds behind.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't like think about that the first few times I tried streaming, and I was like, I had like my own voice just delayed in my ear the entire time, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, looks like we're live. Oh, I can kind of hear myself. Do you have headphones?
I do, but they're not attached to my computer.
Okay. I'm kind of hearing myself like from your stream as well. Or from like your audio.
Oh, weird. Oh, I
It's
think about that.
it's
Let's
not
see.
always happening because I do have like a I think I have a noise gate on your audio, so it should filter
Is
out
that
most of
better? I
the.
turned down my volume a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I think I can't hear myself anymore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Fun times. Anyways, so how do you want to do this? Do you want to like roll, or do
I
we want to just like pick it?
yeah, I honestly did not think about this like very much yet. I pulled up a PDF with the character sheet on here, and that's all I did.
Hey,
So
that's enough.
we could do standard array, or we could roll for it. I feel like rolling's more fun though.
Yeah. Do you want to take turns rolling?
Sure, let me wait. Hold it. Do I have my dice here?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I have my
Oh, wait.
dice actually.
Okay, Cal's about to lose his soul for a second because I have to reach over to my drawer to get the dice.
I might have to actually stand up to get my dice. Give me like 2 seconds.
I cannot find my dice.
Oh, it's okay. I have my dice and my dice tray, so
Do you want to be the designated roller then?
sure.
All right. So do you want to do just like the standard 46 drop 1 for each of the stats?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Do you want to just go down the line like strength, like just in order?
Yeah. Why don't we, that might be fun. Like just roll the stats first and then pick like the class and stuff afterwards,
Yeah.
just based on what we get. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So
Cool.
let's roll strength.
Let's roll strength. Okay. Sorry, let me clear the tray out. Okay. I'm rolling now. All right, we got two sixes
All right.
and 2 2s.
Okay. So that's 14.
14,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Not terrible, but probably not a primary stat. All right,
No,
let's-
that's pretty middling, but that's like
Yeah.
solid. Okay.
it's definitely
Let's
workable
go.
Yeah.
Round 2.
for dexterity.
All right. Do you want me to just give you the like calculated total?
Either way, it's fine.
Okay, we got a 5, a 4, a 2, and a 1.
Okay, so that's 11.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you're making me do math. I haven't done that in so long. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you don't really need math. Like,
Well, now I have to
As-
count money a lot, so that's fun.
oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Not to like dox myself too much, but
Oh, hello.
all right. We got a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 2.
Okay, so that is 13. All right. It's
Yeah.
looking pretty good so far. No bad stats, really.
Yeah.
The 11
actually,
in
I'm
dexterity
rolling
is
for
going
good.
to kill the AC, though.
11. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe we should go, regardless of like what class we're thinking, we should go dwarf for the armor proficiency.
Yeah.
So then we don't have to worry about dex as much.
Yeah. Are you wanting to just do the like,
Oh,
what
like
is it called in the book, like the
the racial
ability,
ASIs.
like the racial ASIs, to
Yeah,
make it easy?
So what they kind of pivoted to was even easier. It's just like do whatever you want for ASIs rather than like
Yeah.
worrying. Oh, for anyone that's like watching this now or later that doesn't know what ASI, it's ability score improvement. So, depending on your race in like, vanilla 5e, you get certain ability score improvements. So like, I think high elves get like a +2 to dexterity and then a +1 to intelligence. But in more recent years, they kind of did away with that because like, what does it mean for a certain race to be more intelligent than another? Like kind of yikesy stuff like that. So they just are like, yeah, do whatever you want with the like ASIs at level 1.
Also, for anyone watching that is familiar with D&D, we are using the 5e books. We're not using the 1 D&D stuff.
Yeah, I have not looked into
if
that
there's
like
any-
at all.
There's
really.
any updates that we're not using, that's why.
Yeah.
I don't think either of us have really looked into that as much.
No, it's been so long since I've been able to do D&D.
I
think
kind of want to, but
Yeah.
also Wizards of the Coast sucks. So
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I don't think I'm
Slash
gonna be.
Hasbro.
I'm probably not gonna try to. I'm gonna try to not give them like any more money. But I mean, I already own so many of the books. Like continuing to use them isn't going to be necessarily like
Yeah.
supporting the company.
I don't know if this will get you Twitch banned, but pirate books. Everyone.
Oh,
Nope. Psych.
no,
Just kidding.
do not say that.
Okay. Never mind. JK, LOL. Okay, sorry for our next.
He was
stat,
talking
it's a
about
little-
like pirate themed book, like
yeah.
you know, yeah.
Love a
I was
good
gonna say
pirate book.
I was gonna say like Master and Commander, but those aren't pirates. That's just on a boat. I don't think I've read.
Those are
Like,
just, I think that's just regular naval. Like,
yeah, it's just dudes on a boat. They're not pirates. Still cool
okay.
books, though.
Let's see. So this next one, it's gonna be I think our lowest score so far. Actually, no, it's not. Second lowest. We got a 6, a 3, and a 3, and a 2.
Okay, that's 12.
I think that's 12. Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a +1. That's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, so wisdom next.
We're making a very mid character so far.
I know.
All right. Sorry, what was wisdom?
Okay, we got a 6, a 4, a 4, a 1. So I think that's gonna be 14.
Yeah, 14. All right, and charisma.
Sweet, charisma. Let's go. Watch me roll like 4 1s or something.
I think if we get 4 1s, we can probably re-roll, right?
I got a 6, 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay, that's a 13.
13. Not bad.
All right.
We're just mid. We're just a guy. I
Yeah,
think.
we're just a dude. I mean, we don't have any like negative like modifiers.
No, and I guess we're better than like a commoner. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, because we're at least gonna have like, so we have a +0 in dexterity without any ASIs, but we have a bonuses to pretty much everything else. Honestly, we can really do just whatever with this one. It's a pretty all around, because I think pretty much anything like we put the ASI like a +2 into is gonna make it a good stat.
Yeah.
So right now we
Well,
should.
that's nice then. So we can kind of pick whatever.
Yeah. Freedom. So let's see. Right now, our best is wisdom and strength. We can get like one of those up to a 16 with the ASI.
Okay. Let's see. Do you want to start with class or race?
Let's start with class,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
that'll like inform what kind of bonuses we want.
So wisdom and strength. Interesting combo.
That could be a good druid.
That could be a good druid. I was gonna say that could be a good if we spec them well.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, this is a question we should talk about. What level do you want to make them?
I didn't even think about that, to be honest.
Do you want to do like level 3 or something so we can get like
Yeah, like
like, make it
subclasses.
more interesting and
Yeah.
not just like
One thing I have seen with like the one D&D like update that they're doing is that like everyone's getting their subclass at the same time, which I think is nice.
I think that's really nice, yeah.
'Cause-
Because it's sometimes it's annoying to be like, oh, I have to wait like
Yeah. And, like-
hours or whatever.
Sure, it makes things like thematically weird, especially with Warlock, because they don't get theirs at level 1 anymore, but I think for like balance reasons, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Although Warlocks weren't balanced to begin with.
So I know I'm a ranger simp, but I was gonna say if
Ooh.
you made like a what's it called?
We
Maybe
could do
it's
like
not.
a strength-based
knight.
ranger.
Yeah, like if you went more for like, I guess you could do like a fighter too, but I guess I don't know. I feel like intelligence is more useful. for
Fighter's
that.
boring. Fighter's not boring. You can make a good character with fighter. I've
Oh, I mean,
don't really
that's
play
boring,
fighters.
but like
yeah.
I just meant like intelligence might be a more useful like stat for fighter. For
Yeah,
fighter
especially
subclass.
I think like certain fighter subclasses actually use intelligence as a like secondary or maybe tertiary stat.
Let me see.
Okay. I think whatever we do, we need to put the +1 ASI into Constitution so we can get that to a +2 for the HP.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would like for our friend here to not die immediately.
Like instantly.
Possibly.
Yeah. Let's see. So you said Ranger, we talked about Druid. What other
would be good? Yeah. This is the only bad thing about having sort of mid characters. You can kind of make them anything.
Yeah, there's not really too many there's no thing that jumps out as oh, this should be what we do. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking, I mean, you could also multi-class it too, Ranger and
That's
Druid.
True. We could do a multi-class.
Although
character.
I feel like there's a lot of overlap in that. Ranger and Druid.
Yeah, I guess they're both kind of naturey.
Yeah, so I don't you don't want to be getting the same spell from multiple places.
True.
But
there's literally in Tasha's for the updated Ranger class stuff.
Yeah.
One of the fighting style options is Druidic Warrior.
Oh.
So, I think it just gives you access to cantrip, Druid cantrips.
That's pretty nice. Tasha's really saved the Ranger. Tasha's really saved the Ranger. Especially the was it getting rid of the favorite enemy or favorite foe to be favorite enemy, I think. Where you can basically select someone to Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, exactly. So it's it's more versatile than just picking a type of enemy.
Because vanilla Ranger, just from the player's handbook, it can be either perfectly suited to whatever campaign you're running, or it can be useless.
I think that's the thing that I realized, especially I think Ranger is the most obvious example of that, but I think in the original 5e PHB, I think they kind of designed the classes to sort of fit best for modules. Yeah, and so in that context, if you're a Ranger and you kind of, it's we're going to be playing this module, you can kind of get an idea, at least probably from just the basic background info for that module. Oh, we're going to be an Avernus, so we're going to be fighting lots of demons or devils or stuff. So I can make my favorite enemy a devil or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're doing homebrew stuff, it's kind of useless.
Or if you're doing just a campaign that doesn't have a single enemy type. Yeah, location.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of homebrew campaigns. Yeah. I still need to play Descent into Avernus because my little brother got me the the manual for it, the module.
Oh, nice.
And he got it for me a couple years ago, and I still haven't run that campaign. I need to. But nobody here plays D&D.
Mad Max cars and stuff.
Yeah. And the soul coins and everything.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, sorry.
No worries. All right, so what do you think? Druid or Ranger?
Honestly, let's do Druid. I think that could be fun.
All right, let's go. So class Druid.
And then in worst case, if we're not happy with it at the end, we can multi-class.
Yeah. Okay, so now I guess we need to think about race.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
feel like we could go
to boost wisdom.
To boost wisdom, yeah.
And then,
because are we using in-book ASI, or did you want to just pick it ourselves?
Oh yeah, let's just do the pick ourselves. So +2 in wisdom, +1 in constitution.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do dexterity to get that up to a +1?
Hmm.
So we can either take Constitution to +2, Dexterity to +1, or Charisma to +2.
I kind of think it's fun having a dump stat. Also, I feel like with Druid, since you're going to be wild shaping a bunch anyways, I feel like armor isn't quite as big deal.
That's a good point. And also, Druids can use shields too, so you can get some AC from that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put the 1 in. I went down. Okay. So that gives us a +2 to strength. Which we're probably not going to end up using too much if we have Shillelagh. +0 in dexterity, +2 in constitution.
Does Shillelagh use wisdom as the modifier?
Yeah, you use your wisdom modifier for attack and damage rolls. Okay, +1 in intelligence, +3 in wisdom, and a +1 in charisma. So honestly, like, not a bad character. We got a 16 in there, so we have a +3 modifier, which is good. And then basically everything else is either neutral or good. All right. What are the saving throw proficiencies for Druid?
Ooh, let me pull that up.
I'm guessing wisdom is one of them. Or here, I
think it's
player's handbook.
And then, sorry, I got distracted.
No worries. Okay.
I should say distracted looking at other like D&D stuff. I was just looking at the races preemptively. Saving throws? Intelligence and wisdom. That's wild.
I wasn't expecting intelligence.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, so intelligence and wisdom. Okay, so we have a +2 strength saving throw, a +0 dexterity saving throw, so AoE spells are really going to be the Achilles heel on this one. +2 constitution saving throw. Maybe then it would be good to go with... Maybe it would be good to go with something that like can help with saving throw rolls then for like the race. Like, don't halflings get help with
they
saving?
have lucky. That would be good. Because I think lucky lets you reroll a few times. Let me pull up halflings. Where are you races?
I don't think I've ever run into an intelligence saving throw in a game.
It's pretty rare. I feel like, honestly, I've run into it a bunch in, like, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, because of the mind flayers.
Yeah, I guess that's, like, a big thing.
There were definitely a lot of wisdom saving throws in your campaign that you did. The, like, Eldritch Horror Western one. That was a really fun campaign.
Made some of them. Yeah, I kind of want to redo that campaign. Like, I've been thinking about reworking that world a bit.
Yeah. So this is actually fun. So the world that this campaign took place in was a complete like homebrew thing that you and I actually did together. So I ran one campaign in that world that fell apart very quickly for outside reasons. But then you ran a campaign in that same world, but like a long time like in the future. And that was a fun world. I would like to like play something in that world again. I think I still have like all the maps I drew for it.
Yeah, same. I kind of do want to just completely like rebuild like that from scratch. At least my campaign.
Yeah, it was a fun campaign though.
I am bummed. I wanted to play. Speaking of pirates, that was fun.
Yeah, So the one that I did was a pirate themed like ship combat campaign. You did a cowboys and Eldritch Horrors one. And mine was a very short-lived campaign because there was a lot of like interpersonal issues outside of the game between some of the players. And that's always not fun.
Yeah, but I also feel like we had similar players, so I wonder why mine lasted like as long as it did.
Well, so there was one player in my campaign that wasn't in your campaign, and honestly, that wasn't the person that we should have gotten rid of, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll message you later because I'm trying to remember who all was in which campaign.
I mean, I can just pull up the Discord. Like, so I think mine, so the person I'm talking about was, I'm sending it.
Okay, while we're waiting for that, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, oh yeah, you're saying that the person you sent me should not have been in your campaign?
No. It shouldn't have been the one that didn't go to your campaign. Like, there was
yeah,
so there was the issue
I
with
agree.
that person and another person. This is great to listen to for someone that doesn't know us personally. If like you're watching the VOD or something.
Oh, we have one other person in here. Cool. Hello.
That might just be Stream Elements.
No, it's not. It's like an actual other person. Hello.
Oh, hi. Hello, other person.
Okay. Also,
I'm Cal.
Going back. I'm Cisco.
And we're making D&D characters.
Oh yeah. So sorry, I was looking up halflings.
So Raz. Oh, hey Raz. Raz is another VTuber. He's a really
cool. Oh yeah.
Actually, if you have Twitch up, you should go follow Raz. He's a really good streamer.
Sick. Will do. While I'm doing that, so lucky for halflings is if you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll.
Okay.
Which could be helpful, but I don't know if that's like too specific.
It might be.
I don't know.
I was just thinking that it might be too specific because like that's only going to get used like if you roll a 1. Whereas like the issue is like trying to correct this like +0 in the dexterity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Raz. Oh, we got another different one. Hello.
Hello. I'm Cal. This is Cisco. We're making D&D characters right now. Right now we're working on a druid character. So I don't know
because I feel like we could kind of go crazy.
Something like advantage on saving throws would be good. Like, is there any race that gives advantage on dexterity saving throws? I know dwarves get advantage on Constitution.
That might take me a minute to check since I'm like reading the books, but
yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Let's see. But anyways, yeah, I miss our old campaigns. Actually, did I tell you about I did a pirate campaign like my first year of grad school?
I think you mentioned it, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a one shot, but I think I just can't do one shots. I don't know how.
Yeah, no. I get that, like...
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Sorry. I found the Harengon, which are like the rabbit folk.
Oh, yeah?
They have a skill, like a racial skill, that lets them, when you fail a dex save, you can use your reaction to roll a d4 and add it to the save.
Oh, that's not bad.
So that could be...
So, what's the race called?
Harengon?
How do you spell that?
Harengon.
All right. I don't think I've ever read up on this race.
They're super cool. Yeah, they're in Tasha. I think they were added in Tasha, so they're not in any of the older like books.
Yeah, Tasha's is great.
Yeah. And I like that. You're like a rabbit folk. I feel like that goes well with Druid.
I think so too. Maybe I should pull up Tasha's.
It also gives you proficiency and perception. Do you want me to just like read the stuff so you can...
Yeah, let's do that. So you said perception proficiency? That's pretty good.
Yes.
What else do they get?
Let's see. I'm just going to do like the boring stuff. Walking speed is 30 feet.
All right. I'm surprised the rabbit folk don't get a bonus like wood elves or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple other things.
They seem like good candidates for like a 35. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. You can either be medium or small.
Ooh, I'm feeling small. You know?
Okay, a tiny little guy.
Yeah,
Just a little guy.
it's unique. You know?
Yeah. And then they add their proficiency bonus to initiative, so that's helpful.
So add their proficiency bonus to initiative. Oh, that also helps with the low dex. Yeah, this is a good choice for this character. Maybe we can like roleplay like the low dex is because they're like ancient, you know, like really old.
They're just a really old rabbit.
Yeah. What are their lifespans like?
Oh, for Harringtons?
Yeah.
I don't know if. Hold on. I don't think Pashas tells you that kind of stuff.
Oh.
It's very like short. I think they don't want to like make people feel like they have to fit too specific of a vibe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was gonna say we could also do it where maybe like it's like an old like war injury, or they got like caught in a trap, so one of their legs is kind of messed up.
Oh, I really like that. Those are some good ideas. Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you. What were the other? What's the other like boring stuff?
So the last one that I haven't covered is it's called Rabbit Hop, but it's as a bonus action you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking opportunity attacks. And you can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain them on the long rest. And you can't use it if your speed, or you can only use it if your speed is greater than 0.
Okay. So like if you're not
same
restrained.
With the dex, like the add d4 to a dex fail, it's you can't use it if you're prone or you have 0 speed.
Okay.
But those are like minor details. I like this already. Okay, cool. So we got a race, a general class. What else do we need? Oh, I should switch back to the class so I can actually give you like the skill proficiencies and stuff.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Let's see. So skills. What do you want me to start with in terms of skill proficiency?
Maybe just list out like the options, right? Because like they gives us like
literally just
it gives us like, you know, like you can pick certain like X number of from this list.
Yeah, so you can choose 2 of the skills, and then the options that we have, at least from the druid class, are arcana, animal handling, insight, medicine, nature, perception, religion, and survival.
Okay, we already have perception from the race.
Yeah.
So let's see. I mean, I feel like a druid probably needs nature, right?
Yeah, but isn't nature intelligence based?
Oh, this is saying that it is. Yeah, I thought it was wisdom.
I think it should be wisdom personally, but it is intelligence based for some reason. I guess it's just like knowledge of nature. Like
I guess so. Okay.
I took some wilderness survival courses.
Oh yeah, because like tracking stuff and like is survival, not nature. Like you're trying to like track down animals.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. Yeah, so like nature or like is like, oh, I can identify this berry and if it's poisonous or not. And yeah, that makes sense that that's like intelligence.
Exactly. I mean, I'm good with either nature or survival. I guess it depends on the vibe we want to go for.
Yeah. Maybe survival.
But
just like min-max
is way better. Yeah, let's do survival. So we got to choose one other one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to list them again?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
No, it's okay. I'll just list the ones that we haven't picked. So there's Arcana, animal handling, insight, medicine, nature, and religion.
Okay. Medicine might be good to, like, you know, stabilize.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Good to heal, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all of them.
Sick.
I don't want to go through and put in all the numbers right now.
Oh god, yeah. Just fill in the dots and we can do that
Yeah.
at the end. Like
Yeah.
we don't need to torture potential viewers with that. Okay, do you want me to just list like the other proficiencies like armors and weapons and stuff? I don't know, that feels so specific. Okay. So armor is light armor, medium armor, and shields.
All right, let me. Okay.
And then the weapon proficiencies, you've got clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces.
I thought they weren't allowed to use like metal weapons. Sorry, what?
It almost feels like every simple weapon, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
Maces, quarterstaffs, then scimitars, sickles. I'm almost done. Slings and spears.
Yeah, I don't think that is every simple weapon, because I think short swords are simple weapons, right?
Yeah. And then for tools, you have like herbalism kit proficiency.
Okay, cool.
Sick.
What weapons do we get to pick?
So you can pick either a wooden shield and any simple weapon, a scimitar, or any simple melee weapon. Those are the options, sorry.
Okay. So, what are you feeling? Do we want to go like weapon and shield, or like 2 weapons?
I mean, I think shield could be good, especially with our low AC that we're gonna have.
Yeah.
So I think wooden shield and then a simple weapon of some sort. I love how it's just any simple weapon, even though their proficiency isn't every simple weapon.
I mean, you can use a weapon that you're not proficient in, and you just don't get to add your proficiency bonus to attack rolls with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, especially at low levels, like doesn't make too much of a difference. It's just a +2. It does make a difference.
We go with like
higher.
Should we go with like a mace or something, like a strength-based weapon?
Yeah. So there are certain like shillelagh can only be cast on quarterstaffs and clubs, right?
Oh yeah.
So if we do pick something else, it does need to be something that has strength as the modifier.
I mean, club could be fun.
Yeah.
Because our wisdom modifier is going to be better than our strength modifier, right?
Yes. Yeah, we have a +3 in wisdom and a +2 in strength. So you think club?
Yeah, let's do a club and a shield.
All right. So let's see.
I feel like we're doing like a hard version of an Elden Ring run or something.
Yeah. All right. I do not know how to spell shillelagh.
Fuck. Sorry.
I'm just gonna make a guess at it. SHAL. You know what? No, let's do just like phonetically.
I think it's SHILL.
I'm doing SHALAYLEE. I don't care. I know that's not correct, but that's how like I would say it.
It's so bad.
So if it's just the club by itself, that's strength, and so that would be a +4 to attack. And then what's the damage on a club?
Oh, I would say it's like a D6. Give me
D6.
I'm pulling that out of my butt. Give me a minute. Where is the equipment? Here it is. Club is 1d4.
Oh, D4? Okay.
I also thought it might be that, but that felt depressing.
I mean, druids are mostly casters anyway.
Yeah.
And does Shillelagh modify the dice that you use? Or is it just the...
Let me see. I think it just makes it magical.
Yeah,
I
think it just makes it magical and replaces your, like, whatever physical ability with wisdom.
Okay, do you want me to tell you how to spell Shillelagh?
No, I'd rather not know. It'll just make me mad.
I'm gonna type it into the Discord chat.
Oh,
okay.
God. Yeah. Oh, that's...
You can use... Okay, hold on. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks of that weapon. And the weapon's damage die becomes a d8, so it does change the weapon damage.
Okay, yeah, so...
And it makes the weapon magical, so it kind of does a lot.
Okay, so we have a +5 to attack, because that's, yeah, +3 from wisdom, then +2. And then d8 +3 for damage. Which is not bad.
Can I read you the components for casting Shillelagh? Because I don't know if they're like kind of culturally insensitive.
Sure, yeah.
It's mistletoe, a shamrock leaf, and a club or quarterstaff. I just feel like the shamrock leaf is kind of a...
The shamrock is pretty funny. You know what?
But I mean, I guess that's like also kind of respectful because it is like Shillelaghs are like a Irish weapon.
Yeah,
weapon,
I think as a person of Irish descent, which I know means absolutely nothing, I'll give them the shamrock pass.
For you, it does, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the shamrock pass. Yeah, they can say it.
Okay. Do you want to know our spellcasting ability? Well, no, I'm skipping ahead. I'm jumping around.
We can jump. We can do whatever.
We also get leather armor, an explorer's pack, and a druidic focus. Just to get that out of the way.
What do you want our druidic focus to be?
Oh no, I was gonna say, would it be too fucked up for it to be like a hare's foot? Like a lucky rabbit's foot.
It could be the leg that they lost, like in the trap.
Oh yeah, maybe they have like a peg leg.
They they taxidermied their own like severed leg.
Honestly, that's like in Fantastic Mr. Fox when he turns his tail into a necktie.
I love that. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Amazing.
So druidic focus parentheses own foot.
Own foot.
Yeah, own foot.
I love it. Okay, what's next?
So our initiative, you said we get a plus D4 to it?
Oh, let me pop that up.
Because I forgot to write that down.
No, you're okay. I'm just switching between books. Give me a sec. Yes. Yeah, so you get proficiency bonus added to initiative.
Okay. Oh, so plus proficiency. So that's +2. Oh, I think I had that before, but I wrote it in the armor class. Because, yeah, we don't know what the armor class is yet.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I guess if we start with leather armor, we could...
Yeah, I guess we could figure that out. What is leather armor? It's
I think it's going to be
11 plus dex.
11
yeah.
Plus dex.
And then we have a shield, so 13.
Yeah. Yep.
Not great, but like it could be worse for a caster.
I mean, you're a druid.
True, and like wild shape, like I think you take on the AC of whatever you wild shape into anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe they wild shaped to get out of that trap, but they wild shaped into something that didn't have a leg. And so that's why the leg just kind of came off.
Like a snake or something.
Yeah.
What if they wild shaped into like a lizard or something? Well, no, because lizards can't regrow legs, but you know.
I think some can, right? Something regrows legs.
Starfish.
I think some lizards can too, though. Axolotls can regrow. They can regrow their gills, which I think is wild.
Wait, what? What can regrow their gills?
Axolotls. They can regrow their gills.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's wild.
They're wild creatures.
Well, anyways, so yeah, after that, I think we're good on like armor class, the basic stuff. I guess we could do like spell casting.
Wait, hit points.
And stuff.
What are hit points?
Oh, hit points.
Yeah.
It's a D8.
Okay.
Plus your con modifier for the first level. Are we doing a third level?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, let me roll for the other levels.
So 3d8 hit dice then. And we currently have 3d8.
Oh, I just rolled an 8.
Oh, sweet.
And a 1.
Oh, less sweet.
And a 2. So
I think for the first level you take 8 rather than like whatever you roll. You don't roll at level 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's just 8 plus your con modifier, I think.
Yeah. So we have 8 plus 8 plus 1, which is 17, plus 3 times the con modifier, so that's plus 6. So 17 plus what?
23?
Yeah, I think 23. All right.
Quick math.
I really should be better at math than I am, given my job.
Well, you do a lot harder math than I ever will have to do in my entire life, so you're good.
I think it's just like different math, you know? Like, I honestly find calculus easier than algebra. Algebra is awful.
I basically just do like basic addition and subtraction most days now, so I can do that really fast, but you know. Sorry, I'm trying to like finish my sentences actually.
I struggle with that. I'll just like start a thought and oh my god, especially when I was playing like Space Marine, I would like start a thought and then just kind of like, oh, bugs. Like
you're locked in.
Yeah. Also, I was playing the campaign too, so like sometimes I'd be saying something and then like someone starts talking.
Yeah, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't want to like miss anything.
Okay. Let's see what we got next.
I think we need to pick a background.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Are there new backgrounds? Or is it just
probably they've added a lot of backgrounds in a bunch of different. I know like Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide has a lot of backgrounds that they added.
Those are like super specific.
I think Xanathar's did too.
I have Sword Coast and Xanathar's if you want me to pop those out.
I don't want to put any more work on you. We can just look at the player's handbook, and if nothing like catches our fancy.
All I'm doing is, let's see. Okay, backgrounds. Where are you? I should probably at this point know where they are in the book.
I think they're like at the end. No, they're not at the end.
No, they're like right. They're in between the equipment and the classes.
That's it. It's like the end of like the character creation part, but then they have like the spells and items and stuff like that afterwards.
So I'm just gonna go through and maybe give like a little brief summary of the backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
So we got an acolyte, which is basically like you serve a temple of a god or a pantheon. You're sort of like a, it's essentially like like a religious monk or priest, like sort of, you know, a worshiper.
Okay.
And then we've got charlatan. So like a con man, a trickster sort of thing. We've got criminal, so I guess a step up from con man, like probably like someone with a history of breaking the law, sort of. You've probably been arrested or at least, you know, on a wanted list or something at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry to you. I muted that cough in OBS, but I did not mute it on Discord, so you had to hear that.
Oh, it's okay. Then we've got entertainer.
Okay.
That feels self-explanatory.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. And then we've got like folk hero. So, you know,
that could work because like this kind of feels like a fairy tale, like a, you know, character that we're making, like, you know, like Grimm's.
Yeah, Herringons are like very like I think they're like sort of Fae-esque. Like,
yeah,
I think they might have been introduced in the what's it called, Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
I don't know if I've seen that.
That's like it was like a module. It's like a Fae carnival.
Oh,
it's really cool.
I need to look into that. I really like Fae stuff.
I think it's not funny, but it's sick.
It looked like you were sniffing my shoulder for a second.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
But you know, like I don't know, like the druid rabbit who like lost its foot and then keeps it around as a focus. It feels like very like Aesop's Fables kind of.
He's starting to give me like old Coot vibes.
Yeah.
In a good way, but just like he feels like the town, like I don't know, this like little village of Herringons. The little kids go to him and be like, "Tell us your stories," and he's just like maybe a little bit like
batshit.
Well, he's maybe like a actual like I'm thinking of the March Hare in Alice in Wonderland, but like you know how hares are kind of like twitchy and like look a little insane. Like he's seen too much. He's like.
I mean, that could.
What's his name? Nobark from New Vegas.
Yeah.
Like that, a little bit of that.
That could work with like Hermit or like Outlander.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that could be fun. Yeah. A folk hero could be fun. Maybe he's a little more down to earth, and maybe just more like survived hardships, and that's what makes him the folk hero.
Yeah, that could be. Like he like he's like the crazy old guy that tells all of his like adventure stories to like the village kids.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is fun. Oh.
What's up?
Maybe we change one of our class skills because the skill proficiencies for folk hero are animal handling and survival.
Okay, yeah, we can just change out survival with something else.
Maybe
maybe we do get nature.
Nature? Yeah, that could be cool.
Okay. So yeah, we do nature, and then so it was survival and animal handling?
Yeah.
Okay. And so yeah, we're going.
I don't think you have to race survival, just add nature.
Yeah.
And then tool proficiencies are one type of artisan's tools, which I don't think we need to go that in depth unless you really want to. And
yeah, I'll just put artisan.
Vehicles. Yeah, and then land vehicles. So we have our commercial trucker's license.
the CDL.
Yeah.
I'm now picturing a little rabbit driving a 18-wheeler.
Honestly,
a one-legged rabbit.
He has he has like an extra long peg to hit the pedals.
Yeah.
Now I'm just imagining him in like Avernus in one of the like demon,
yeah,
like the devil
like
machine,
infernal engines. Yeah,
just like.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Do you want me to list the equipment or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, a set of artisan's tools, a shovel, an iron pot, some clothes, and a pouch containing 10 gold pieces.
So I'm dumb. You said artisan's tools, a shovel.
Yeah. A pot.
Pot.
Like an iron pot.
Okay. Not like a pot. Like he's just got some marijuana.
Yeah, honestly.
I think it would fit with this kind of character's vibe. He's smoking the halfling weed, as Gandalf would say. What was he called? The halfling leaf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Saruman like tells Gandalf? He's like, you've been imbibing too much of the halfling.
Dude,
leaf.
you've been hotboxing my tower for the last hour. You gotta stop.
Dude, you know Gandalf reeks of weed.
Yeah, no, this is we should specify. We're talking about Gandalf the Grey. Gandalf the White does ketamine.
I'm just thinking about those ketamine horse TikToks I've just sent you.
What?
Have I not sent you those? I'll send them to you later. They're crazy.
You might have. I have been really bad about checking the TikTok. No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we have artisan's tools, shovel, pot. What else is there?
Clothes and 10 gold pieces.
Is that so? It's clothes or cloves?
Clothes.
Clothes. Okay, and 10 gold pieces. All right, cool. Is that all of the like crunchy mechanical stuff?
I think so.
Oh,
I mean,
we have
there's like
personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws.
Yeah, I didn't know if we wanted to come up with those or roll on the tables or just pick from the tables.
Why don't we look at like the table and like we can either pick from it or we can like come up with something better if we have a better idea.
Sure.
I didn't mute anywhere that time. Oop, you're frozen. Are you?
Oh no, sorry. I'm just like
okay.
reading.
Okay.
Because I can like do. I'll just read them out.
Okay.
So this will be like defining event. I think is what they describe it as.
Oh, that's
it's like what for folk hero specifically. It's like what marked you as like a folk hero.
Gotcha. Maybe so. Should I put that in like the backstory?
Yeah. So it's the first one is I stood up to a tyrant's agents.
That's not the vibe I'm feeling.
Yeah. The second one is I saved people during a natural disaster. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's I stood alone against a terrible monster. That could also be a fun way to lose their foot is they got like bit off and then they killed the monster and got their foot back.
Oh, that would be cool.
And then maybe they're just paranoid about like the monster coming back, you know, like some weird thing like that could be like a fun flaw. It's just like they just are like any monster of that same type they're just really like aggro against.
I'm sorry, I zoned out. There is a giant spider crawling up my wall right now.
Oh, I hate that for you. Do you want to like kill it really quick?
No, I don't like killing bugs, even if like the ones that creep me out. Like I feel bad.
Do you want to like get it out of your house?
No, hold on. Let me put a flashlight on it real quick. I just need to see if he's a dangerous one.
You can also just name him.
Oh, that's a recluse. I do need to get that out of my
you
house.
should like deal with that maybe.
I need to get that one out of my house, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna mute.
No worries.
Yeah. It fell onto the carpet. It fell onto the carpet. I can't see it.
Oh no. Well, just keep your feet up.
Oh god. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, like, okay. Okay, oh, it's moving. I see it.
Get it.
It moves fast. I hate killing bugs, but this might be like a... Oh, what happened to Cal? I just looked at the screen and I was doing like a backflip. Okay.
Dude, I've been finding like every month basically a spider appears on our like shower curtain. And I usually find it while I'm taking a shower.
That I hate
It's
that.
the worst.
I hate
And when
that
we
so much.
first moved in, every other day for like the first month that we lived here, a spider would crawl out of my sink drain, like into the bowl of my sink. So at this point, I'm so desensitized to just killing spiders.
That is awful. That's one of the worst things I've heard all day. I ended up just having to smash the spider. I felt bad, but I do believe that one is not a safe spider. Which I didn't know that I had, like they had here when I moved here. But apparently they do. I thought I was getting away from all like the dangerous bugs when I moved away from like our hometown.
Yeah.
But nope.
We got one. I had to kill one the other day, or not the other day, like a few months ago. It was huge. It looked terrifying. I thought it was a recluse. It was like, I forget what it's called. It's like harmless to humans, but it has giant fangs to eat like roly-polies, and it looked like a cockroach. I thought it was a cockroach.
I hate that.
But it was like a spider. It was terrible.
Oh, have I ever told you? Okay, this is a very gross story. If anyone does not like bugs, and you're watching this like now or later, like mute, turn, like close your ears. I
think it's a little late for that, but yeah.
I one time woke up with a cockroach in my mouth.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I woke up like I felt like a tingling on my tongue, and I woke up and a cockroach crawled out of my mouth, and I think a piece of me died. Like I went to the bathroom. I brushed my teeth like 50 trillion times, and I just kind of like I didn't go back to sleep that night. That was awful.
I wouldn't go back to sleep ever again.
Yeah, no, it was. Oh, hey, Joopy. I'm sorry if you heard that story I just told. So this here is my best friend Cisco, and he's joining me on stream. Cisco, this is Jupiter. She's also a physicist and grad student.
Hey, Jupiter. I am not a physicist, but it's so nice to meet you.
Do you want to hear the very upsetting story that I just told? It's not great, if I'm being honest. So the gist of it was that one night back in like high school, I woke up with a cockroach in my mouth, and like I felt some tingling on my tongue, and I woke up to a cockroach crawling out of my mouth, and yeah, that was horrifying. Piece of my soul died. Yep, exactly. This came up because I actually found a recluse in my room just a second ago, and we basically had to derail the entire stream for me to like get that handled.
Yay, you did great. I'm clapping. Wait.
Oh, Cisco.
Yes.
You should follow Jupiter on Twitch. I want to see if I can figure out how to use the shout out thing. I do not. I think this is how you do it, but I might be. Nope, that was not how you do it. Is it / shout out? Yes, it is / shout out.
You're doing great, buddy.
Yeah, okay. So this should pull up a thing where you can go follow.
I just searched it up and did it, so don't
Okay,
worry.
cool. Yeah, I'm still learning how to stream. Yeah, no problem, Joofy. So we're currently making a D&D character. What we have so far is a like rabbit person, so a Harengon druid. They were a folk hero, and because we rolled really low dexterity, we're saying that they lost one of their legs to like, we haven't really decided yet. I think we were saying like a monster, but they're using their own like rabbit foot as their druidic focus. Yeah, so that's what we have so far.
Do you want me to keep reading the defining events just in case you find a better one? Okay, so after the monster one, there's I stole from a corrupt merchant to help the poor, which is like cool.
Yeah, that could be good.
Sure.
It's a little bit more whimsical.
I led him. Yeah, we want a more whimsical one.
Yeah.
There's I led a militia to fight off an invading army.
No.
Yeah. There's I broke into a tyrant's castle and stole weapons to arm people.
That could also work. Like you know, that would fit with like what we were saying. They maybe lost their foot in a trap.
Yeah. Like in the castle or something, or maybe like the gate closed on it or something, and they had to like chew it off.
Is this for
maybe not chew, but you know?
Jupiter is asking if this is for our campaign. Nope, we're just making D&D characters. So Cisco and I did this a lot. Like, so Cisco was my roommate in college, and a lot of weekends we were just making D&D characters that have never seen the light of day, because it is very hard to get a campaign together. So yeah, no, we're just making D&D characters, and if anyone wants to like take inspiration from that, then they can use these characters as a jumping off point for something in their own games.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
What
was your first D&D character, Cisco?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think it was like a dwarf of some sort.
I think so. The first one,
I want to say his name was like Bargrim Battlehammer or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the first one that I was attached to was Spot from your campaign.
I loved Spot. Okay, like DMs aren't supposed to have favorites, but Spot was my favorite in that campaign.
Oh, thanks. I mean, yours is kind of my favorite in my campaign, so...
Oh, Fox?
Fox, yeah. Fox is great.
Fox was the most fun I've had playing a character.
You did a really good job.
Thank you. Do you want to like talk about like what Spot was?
Oh, okay. So Spot was oh my god, what are they called?
I think they were a shifter.
A shifter, yes. And it was for a pirate campaign, so we're in the ocean a lot. So I made Spot like a leopard seal shifter. And he was like a crew member of the ship. That was sort of our party's main base. And then I guess the captain died, right? Or like got messed up really bad.
No, so
Spot ended up having to sort of...
The captain was supposed to die. Y'all kept him alive, which really like threw a wrench in my plans. But...
Oh yeah, that's right. Was that? Sorry.
Oh,
one of our friends did that, right?
Yeah. Who was it? I can't say names. But yeah.
It's so hard not to dox people.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, no, the captain was supposed to die, but I think it was you that were like insistent on trying to save them, because so the backstory was like the captain was supposed to like, you know, like die, and the like party members were supposed to take over the ship, but you were the only character that was already a crew member on that ship before the party was supposed to take it over. And I think you were the one that was insistent on keeping the captain alive.
Damn, that's some good role playing on my part.
Yeah.
Looking back, I think I was just like, yeah, I don't think Spot would just like let him die without at least trying. I don't think I'm the one who actually like kept him alive, but I think I at least convinced the others to try.
Yeah. And like,
that was fun.
I remember, so there was a lot of the like people that you fought in the game were like corrupted, like the Aquarium corruption that we had.
Yeah.
And I remember in the first thing, you accidentally killed one of your crewmates, And I think that was my favorite role-playing moment of a character, like how like remorseful Spot was over that. Like usually people kind of like murder Hobo, but like this was Spot like killing someone that they really didn't want to. It was like the exact opposite of like murder hoboing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I say that as if I didn't do it, but anyways, yeah. Also, yeah, that's cool. That's like sounds kind of similar to something that happened in your campaign, Jupiter.
Yeah, D&D is so fun.
I think that's the only time I've ever actually played D&D.
Really?
I've only DM'd since then.
Oh, that's. I should DM again so that you can play.
Yeah, I feel like I think I've DM'd more. I definitely have, but like I've DM'd more than I've ever played, which is a weird position to be in.
Definitely the best DM I've ever played with.
That's really nice of you to say. That is because I don't think I'm that good, but like I appreciate it.
Yeah, Jupiter's right. Tables are hard to find. I've only been able to play one little one shot of D&D since I got to grad school, and it was not good.
Oh no! Was it like with people in your cohort or whatever?
Yeah, and there was a lot of people that were like brand new to D&D, and it wasn't really their thing, and so yeah.
Wait, sorry. I promise we'll get back to character creation.
Oh, no worries.
But I'm just thinking, well, because like the last game that I DM'd, that's the pirate campaign I DM'd.
Mm-hmm.
That was like fun, but in hindsight, like most of them were new, and I should have probably encouraged them to try different classes because all of them chose spellcasters.
Oh,
like different types of spellcasters, and it was crazy.
D&D troubles are
druid,
so heartbreaking.
A wizard, a warlock, a bard, a cleric.
Well,
and
at least you can have like some martial stuff with the cleric and the ranger. But yeah, that's not a well-balanced party. Yeah.
I think it could have been well-balanced if they were experienced, but most of them had never played, and like half of them could only show up to like half of the thing. Like my wizard.
Oh yeah.
God bless him. He was like a Loxodon. He had like a whole backstory and like was really intense, but only showed up to like every other game.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really great. Like every time he showed up, he's like, "Can I just want my character to like make food for the party." And stuff. Like it was always super sweet and like party focused stuff. But it was hard to be like to further his like personal stuff or anything. And I don't think he ever actually like earnestly looked up how to do like spells and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's kind of useless.
Yeah, I made that mistake. My very first D&D character was a wizard too. It was a elf named Toblerone after the candy.
I remember.
Yeah, Toblerone. And I really should have taken the character more seriously. That was for I was about to say a name. Our friend who wears glasses, has short hair, and was part of your campaign, or part of my campaign as well.
That's sort of vague, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. A lot of your and my friends were physicists, so short hair and glasses does not narrow it down.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I'll say it in Discord.
Yeah, D&D troubles are heartbreaking. I do miss it. I mean, I guess I have Baldur's Gate now, but that's like that gets kind of repetitive, you know.
Yeah, you just started a new campaign on that.
Technically, I started two, but yeah.
Oh, I feel that. Yeah, I have restarted that game so many times because I get bored of playing like whatever I was playing.
I am proud to say I've fully completed the campaign once.
Yeah,
I have played through it the entire thing. But
I have finally gotten to chapter 2 multiple times now, but I always like keep, and then like I'm awful about like if I put down a game for like a month, I can't just hop back into that like playthrough. I have to restart.
I'm usually okay with having that game. Well, it depends on the game. Some of them like I that's my problem with Persona games. Is I'll get like 2/3 of the way into the game and then I won't play for like a month and I come back and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I was doing. And I feel like with Persona, if you like forget all the social links and stuff that you're doing, you're like screwed.
Yeah, for sure. I still have that game just sitting on my PC. Baldur's Gate 3. You should definitely play it. Like, especially like your first playthrough. Like, it is such a good game, and it's really like faithful to D&D too.
And if you they just dropped their final like big patch a few months, like a month ago, and they added an in-game mod manager, so you can just go straight to downloading like fun like cosmetic mods and stuff. That always makes it more fun. Just make your character as hot as possible, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. I actually have like I think I had the statistics of how long I had spent just in the character creator, and oh my god. Like, I have a.
You want to know how many hours of Baldur's Gate I have just on Steam in general? It's like over 1,500 now.
That's impressive. I probably don't have that much because I have it on. I spent like half my time playing on PC and half my time playing on Xbox.
Yeah.
So it's being split. Yeah, you should definitely look into it, Joopy. Have you ever have you played Descent into Avernus? Because if you have, Baldur's Gate actually kind of builds off of Descent into Avernus. They make a lot of references to that campaign, like especially like NPCs. Like, nope. Oh, I haven't played it either, but I do have the like module, like the book for it. I need to run that game at some point. But there's an NPC in that older Raven Guard, and one of the party members in the game is like his son.
Will.
I love Will.
Me too.
I think people don't give Will enough respect. They are like everyone's big fans of Astarion, everyone's big fans of Shadowheart. I love Will.
Honestly, Astarion, I don't get the hype, but
you
like,
don't.
I feel like I might get.
I still love my evil vampire boy, but I do think that he's a little overhyped. His voice actor is amazing though.
Oh yeah, Neil Newborn rules.
Yeah.
I think a lot of issues Will too is like they really, I think of all of the companions, his sort of character and story and everything was like the most overhauled of all of them from early access.
Yeah.
And I think because it took so long for them to I think they kind of basically rewrote everything and like how he was.
He was much more aggro in the early access. I remember playing that like back. Actually, like I remember playing that came out like when we were in college still. Yeah. I remember I was playing it on my laptop over at our former friend's place.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we also had a person that's still our friend in that apartment too. So over at other friend's place. But yeah, Juby, you should really look into it. It's a really fun game. And if you have like friends too, like you should do the multiplayer co-op. We still need to do that. You and I. Cisco.
I just want you to. I want to let you like actually play through it before.
The thing is though, like I don't know when that's going to happen because I keep getting.
I need like to play with me so that you actually finish it.
I need external accountability.
That's fair. That's valid.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. We keep going off on tangents.
Oh, it's fine. That's what this is all for.
Yeah. This was to be expected. I don't think you and I have had a conversation about one single topic like the entire time we've known each other, which has been a very long time. So, I'll give you some context, Yuffie. Cisco has been my best friend since like high school. We knew each other in middle school, but we didn't go to the same middle school. So it was really high school when we like were hanging out like constantly.
Yeah.
We then went to the same college and we lived together for 4 years. And it was only until
kill each other somehow.
Yeah, somehow. But yeah, and then we moved like all the way across the country from each other a couple years ago.
Sad.
Yeah. I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't kill me though. I was a pain to live with.
No, you were fine, honestly. I don't know how you didn't kill me. Well, I don't know. I think we
have like complementary bad habits, I think.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I
Cal
think we
Lore.
would not like anyone else living with us would have been terrible.
Oh
But
my god. Yeah, because especially like we had another friend during COVID who like, so you went back to our hometown during COVID and I didn't because I had like research funding that I just had to be on campus for. And
oh yeah,
another
that
one
was
of our
kind of miserable
friends.
for you guys, right?
What?
Wasn't that was a kind of a miserable experience for the two of you, right?
Yeah, like so this guy's still my friend today, and like I need to talk to him again, but he's not like living with me at all.
That doesn't surprise me.
I kind of want to tell this story. I don't want to tell this without his like approval though. Like,
Yeah.
so you remember when he came to visit us in our hometown, and what he did that one night?
Oh my god. I forgot, but it's all coming back to me. That was crazy.
You know what? I'm not saying his name, and like nobody even knows who I am, so there's not like any chance that they're gonna find out who this is. So
Sorry.
we got a little drunk that night, and
Oh,
you and some of our other friends were like in one of the rooms at my parents' place, and this friend and I were like staying in my room because I had two beds in there. And in the middle of the night, he just gets up, walks into the hallway, and starts peeing down the stairs because he was so plastered. And like, I just like, wait, what's happening? And I was like, oh, dude, you need to go drink some water and like settle down. College is wild.
Funny. College is wild.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
grad
typical
school
college
is
student, exactly. This was actually right after we graduated too. Like, so this was a person with a like a bachelor's in physics, and not to give too much away, this person is now in an Ivy League.
That tracks, honestly.
Yeah. I love this guy to death though. He's amazing.
So sorry to move from Cal Lore briefly.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel like we need to like get a little more momentum and then we can go off on a tangent again.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the other. I'm just gonna skip because I've kind of been reading these.
Hmm.
I think this is the other one that might be a good contestant for defining event. It's I trained the peasantry to use farm implements as weapons against the tyrant soldiers.
That does also seem very Aesop Fables coded too.
Right, that seems cool.
Yeah.
I feel like the monster one vibes better with the leg thing.
Yeah, because it gives a very clear, like, you know, plot point in their backstory where they lost that leg.
That also feels more like fae-y, like nature-y, druid-y, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that does. I think that does fit better with druid, like just this guy living out in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, defining event. What was the specific wording? Or defeat an animal?
I stood alone against a terrible monster.
I cannot spell. Yeah, Juby can attest to this in chat. Like every other message that I send has a typo in it. I like cannot type. I actually found a typo in the paper that I got published back in undergrad, and that's been driving me insane for the last couple of weeks.
Oof, I'm so glad I never had to publish a paper for my major.
Ivy League people do be like that. Yeah.
They really do.
I like the smartest people I know are also the people that make the worst decisions.
Ain't that just the way?
That is. Oh my gosh. I need to watch Over the Garden Wall again.
Same. Same.
I love that show.
It's
Have you
the
seen
season now?
It is. Oh yeah. I know Jupy's excited for the Halloween season.
Hell yeah, spooky season rules.
All right, yeah. Good night, Joopy. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it.
Night. Nice to meet you, kind of.
All right. So, what other like personality stuff do we need to do for?
There's like personality traits, but I feel like we've already kind of started coming up with that.
Yeah, like old codger.
There's I guess flaw. We kind of already came up with that a little bit. There's like bond and ideal.
Wait, did we come up with a flaw? Well, they have like the missing light, but I feel like flaw is more of a personality thing.
Oh, I thought the flaw was more just like them being weird about the monster. I guess that's more just like a personality trait.
Yeah, no, I get. Yeah, the weird about the monster.
I guess. Maybe they're like kind of paranoid.
Oh yeah, I like that.
There's like I have trouble trusting in my allies flaw, which I feel like could work of just like they're just paranoid about everyone.
Yeah. I like paranoid. I think that fits with like this kind of character too.
Yeah.
What about bonds? I think bonds are one of the more interesting.
Okay, so the ones for folk hero, it's I have a family, but I have no idea where they are. One day I hope to see them again.
That's not bad.
Yeah. There's I worked the land, I love the land, and I will protect the land.
Oh, I really like that one.
Just has like a weird relationship to the land.
I actually, and I feel like that works really well with paranoid too. Like that sentence alone sounds paranoid.
Yeah, it does. It sounds kind of culty, honestly.
I'm putting I love the land. And I think that works with druid too, you know, like protector of nature kind of thing.
Yeah. So I think that's like good. That's like I think we're good.
Yeah.
I guess there's ideal, but that's like also sort of it goes into like alignment, which I don't know how much we care.
I don't really care about alignment all that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, is there anything else that we need to do? Oh, we could come up with the appearance. So like,
yeah, I feel like we kind of. Yeah, I think he should just be like kind of old and like scarred.
Yeah.
Maybe like a chunk of one of his ears is missing.
Like the little kid's like pet rabbit that they did not take care of.
Yeah, he's got like weird sort of
like patchy.
Maybe he's got like a couple of like bald patches, like
yeah, exactly.
For, like losing his hair from like not like paranoia about the monsters. Like he just like.
That's.
I feel like he's maybe like chill during the day, and then. That's because that's like sorry this I don't want to like invoke this in a disrespectful way, but that's like a thing with like people with like dementia and stuff like at night.
Sundowning.
A sundowning.
Yeah.
Like I kind of imagine this hair like sundowning a little bit. Like
ooh, you're stuttering. Not like speaking stuttering like the model. Oh, okay. I think it's back to normal.
I think I was moving too much.
Yeah. I could see that. Do we want to play it like that he has like dementia, or is that?
I feel like that's maybe too much.
Maybe.
I also feel like with folk hero-y, I feel like he needs to be like more cognizant. I think just maybe at night, that's probably when he's the most like alone.
Yeah, I get.
And the dark, like that's when the bad thoughts creep in. Is basically what I'm imagining.
Maybe we could give him like a fear of the dark too.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe the attack like happened at night. Like of the like.
Yeah. Now I'm
monster.
kind of wanting to pull out the monster manual to figure out what would be a good monster to have had attack him.
Yeah. Oh, that could be fun.
Sorry. Oh wait, I do have a monster manual in front of me.
Oh, sweet.
The multiverse of monsters.
Keep having to push my hair out of my face. It's getting to that length again.
Oh, fine. I don't ever have to do that.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry again that they don't have curly hair.
Oh, it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I guess make it yourself, but that seems like a lot of work.
I do not have the skill set for that. Everything on Cal and you are like just the standard stuff, except for your horns, which I went to Booth to get, which is a pretty cool website.
What kind of monster do you want?
I don't know.
Do you want it to be like more animalistic? Do you want it to be like a fiend or a demon? Do you want it to be like an aberration kind of thing?
I think since we're talking like kind of fairy tale stuff, maybe a fae.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's see if we can find.
Because I'm really digging like the like fairy tale kind of character vibe.
Ooh, okay. If you're able to, it's not technically fae, but it looks like something that would be part of fae. I think it's like related to like hags and stuff. It's called a Banderhob.
Is that in the monster manual?
It looks like a really messed up bullywug. It's in the Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Multiverse.
I think I have that.
I don't know if you can maybe just Google it online. I don't know if that's possible, but
for reasons that we've talked about before on this stream, I can't say how I have access to that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my god, where's my... It is like buried deep in my files because like I have like such nested files, which makes it great for like navigating it, but it makes it slow if it's something that I want to get quickly.
Yeah. While you're looking it up, I'm gonna keep looking. Sorry if my eyes look droopy. I'm just reading a book. So.
Oh, no worries. The VC face really like wants to think that my eyes are closed all the time.
I love that.
Yeah, like the first stream I did with this, like it looked like I was like, sleeping the entire time.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
What if it's a dinosaur? I forget dinosaurs.
That should be fun.
That would just be really funny.
Just like something so out of left field. So yeah, Mordenkainen's. So not Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Mordenkainen's presents Monsters of the Multiverse.
Monsters of the Multiverse, yeah.
I have it saved on my like iCloud, so I have to download it real quick.
Oh, no worries. I'm looking really hard. Oh, that's cute. You could also do like a Froghemoth.
Oh, Froghemoth could be fun.
That'd be kind of sick if
like
our tiny little hair took down like a Froghemoth.
I remember the first time I ever DM'd. It was a very small, you and one other person, and I had y'all fighting bullywugs.
And I died almost immediately.
Yeah, almost immediately. Because that was one of the first times you played too.
I think that was the first actual time I played.
Oh, so you didn't play with like the dwarf character that you made?
No, I just made it. I think that was the first character I just ever made.
You know what? You're right, because I had a character that I didn't ever play, but I made before Toblerone, which because I am so very original, was also a high elf wizard. And look, oh my god, and I'm my VTuber is an elf wizard here too, so I'm very original. I have a type.
That's okay. I'm a half orc.
Yeah.
So, and I love. One day I'll make a half orc ranger that I can actually play.
Yeah. Keth. I remember because I drew Keth for you.
I also just need you to know that there is a creature called a Nilbog. That is a small fey goblinoid.
Have you seen Troll 2?
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you about it, because it made me think of Troll 2.
I have not seen it, but I love the Eddie Burback video on it.
Yeah, it's kind of cursed now, but did it have the other person? I think so.
Oh
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I recall, I know that, right?
Because I love Eddie's videos.
Same.
Yeah.
Ooh, I found another cool one.
Oh yeah.
It's another monstrosity. It's called a shadow mastiff.
Ooh, big dog.
Yeah.
I need to, because I don't want to share the file that I have. I need to pull it like, oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, and you're gone. Okay.
Oh no, it's okay. I can disappear for a minute. If
Who would have thought that 3 monitors was not enough?
Yeah,
I have to upgrade to 5 now. It's a necessity.
You can cover me up for a sec if you need to. It's okay.
I was able to bring you back. I can cover up OBS because I don't really need to see that all right now. Yeah. I don't have to be like constantly looking at OBS. Okay. I'm looking at the Monsters of the Multiverse thing, and I really want to make a Shadarkai character at some point.
Yeah, I forget about Shadarkai, honestly.
I think they're like, they're so like edgy and sad, and I love those kind of characters so much.
Just like edgy, sad elves.
Yes,
is that their thing?
That's it. They're just depressed elves.
I think love it. My thing with Shadarkai is that they're too similar, I feel like, to Drow in a way, like in vibes.
Yeah, and because they kind of are to the Raven Queen what Drow are to Loth. Or Lolth.
Yeah, they're just Drow in a different plane, right?
Yeah, it's
like
just basically Shadowfell rather than the Underdark. Yeah.
Or Shadowfellows.
There are certain so they're more akin to like depressed Fae than they are depressed elves.
I guess that's fair.
Like or because like the Fae have the thing where like, you know, like the seasons change their mood and stuff like that, and like the Shadarkai are very influenced by their environment for their emotions and stuff like that. Sure. Yeah, but also I like the Raven Queen as like a deity in Dungeons and Dragons, so that would be a fun thing with that.
Okay, the Shadarkai also just kind of make me think of the Drukhari.
Yeah. Wait, Drukhari. What? I'm
blanking. From Warhammer. Sorry, I'm switching.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Wow. Oh, how did I forget that? I play Eldar.
Yeah, I was like, you're the Eldar player. What are you talking about? How did you not remember that?
Yeah. Oh my god. I have like a whole box of Rangers like just 5 feet from me right now that I really need to put together and paint.
Yeah, I want to get more like Tau stuff or some Seraphim stuff.
So maybe my brain's just broken in its recency bias, but I really wanted to get some Imperium stuff after playing some Space Marine.
No, it did kind of make me want some Space Marine stuff or Imperium, yeah.
Maybe nothing like big, but I was thinking about maybe getting like a Death Watch kill team.
I want like my thing with the Imperium, I want like the tanks and stuff. Like I don't care about the soldiers. I just like the vehicles and all that.
Oh, stuff. And like the dreadnoughts and stuff.
Yeah, I would love a dreadnought. Yeah. I would love an Imperial Knight. I know that's a totally separate, but like army. But like Imperial Knights are cool.
Imperial Knights are awesome. Especially it's probably the most cost efficient army you can get because it's like this big robot is my army.
Yeah, I kind of just want some like mechs. I think.
And Tower good for that too.
Yeah. But I also have been thinking about oh no, I forgot. Why did I want the Leagues of Votann.
The new dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently they used to call them like squats in the 80s, which is wild.
I mean, they're short. That's their
thing.
Yeah,
but their newer models look so cool.
They do look really cool. I want to get some like Wraith Lords and Wraith Knights for my Eldar. Yeah. Do you know like what the lore is behind that?
Those are like the Eldar mechs, right? Is it almost like it's almost like Neon Genesis-esque, right? They have like a souls in them.
Yes, yeah, they're powered by Eldar ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like ghost mechs. That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, and like basically all of their technology is powered by ghosts. I love like Warhammer is like, you know, it's like, oh, you see like, your typical things like these are space elves, but they make it like just a little bit weirder. Where like, you know, like the elves, like they partied a chaos god into existence, and they have all their technology powered by ghosts. Like, that's pretty like wild.
I kind of just want to get like all of the codexes for Warhammer, because I just want to know the lore.
You could also just like get some of the books too. I started listening to like the audiobook for Eisenhorn trilogy, or was it trilogy or 4 books? I don't know. But I started listening to the first Eisenhorn book.
I need to send you, I think I might have, sorry, I need to send you a TikTok that I saw that was like Barnes and Noble, and it's like, what spice level is this? Because it's like the
you did send
section.
It to me, and
it's like the Fall of Cadia.
Fall of Cadia, yeah. And it was like with like it was with the like romance novels and YA fiction, and then the Fall of Cadia.
Yeah, it was. I said that to my partner, and she was like, she got a really good laugh out of it.
Yeah. I love Warhammer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We
it's
should.
Just so expensive.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It is a wallet killer.
Yeah. Okay. My vote for monster that ate the foot is a Shadow Mastiff.
Shadow Mastiff. I think that would be really cool. And I think it makes sense, like, you know, like the dog attacking the rabbit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like darkness, like it seems like they can kind of just disappear into darkness.
Yeah.
So like that would explain like continuing paranoia, even if you killed that one Shadow Mastiff, of just being like, the dark is coming.
Yeah, and like the we were talking about like being afraid of the dark too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that fits like thematically. Yeah. All right. Is there any other things that we need to do for this character? Oh, a name maybe.
Oh, a name. We haven't even thought of a name. Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry. What is the cursing rules on here? Because I'm trying not to. But...
You can swear. I'm trying not to, just because some of the people that like pop into my stream, like Jupiter, who you met, is very wholesome. She's like very sweet, does not really swear.
I'm so sorry, Jupiter. I think I definitely said fuck a couple times when you were watching, so
it's
so
okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. The first thing I said when she got here was about how I had a cockroach in my mouth. I feel like setting the bar pretty low to begin with on that one.
Yeah, but that's more just like gross.
Yeah.
Than crass, but you know. This is sad, because Tasha doesn't give you suggestions for names, which I kind of respect. But also, I don't know what to call her again.
Should we just look up fantasy name generator?
Yeah.
I love this website, like, because I never use the names that they give in fantasy name generator, but it's great for like jumping off points.
Yeah. Are you gonna Sorry, are you gonna try and draw the character later, or?
I might. I am not a particularly good artist, but I do like drawing.
It would just be fun, and it's good practice, maybe, you know?
Maybe I'll do that on like stream sometime. Maybe you could come back if you have like a free time, and we can like come up with the design together.
That would be fun.
All right. Okay, fantasy. Oh, I forgot how many. Oh gosh, where's the rabbit people in fantasy name generator?
It might be under D&D races. Like if you go to, I'm trying to in my brain picture fantasy name generator, but there should be like a license, like.
I don't see it. I see fantasy and folklore.
Wait, can I pull up on my laptop? Will that mess up the stream at all?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Okay, let me see if I can do it on my end. Since you're using all 3 of your screens already.
Yeah. I have to keep Cisco's model up, like on one of my screens with nothing covering it, or for some reason OBS is like, oh, it doesn't exist anymore. It's not there. So
invisible.
Yeah,
I'm a ghost.
I've said this like a few times before, but like technology is witchcraft. I have no clue how any of this works. It just kind of does.
Cal, I want you to know when I googled fantasy name generator, under the like first search option, like there's like sub options like on the site that you can go to. The first one was DnD character, like DnD races.
Am I on a different website?
I don't know. Mine's like it's literally just called fantasynamegenerators.com.
That's what I'm on. What?
And there's a pop culture like drop down menu. And I think D&D is technically under the pop culture.
It's under pop culture? Okay, I didn't click pop culture.
I think, yep, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep, now I see it.
Sorry, I don't mean to sound exasperated with you. I'm just focused on this.
No worries. No worries.
So hello, where's the They don't have Heron God on here.
They do.
Oh wait, yeah, they do. I'm dumb.
Yeah, I saw something first this time.
I'm dumb and I can't read.
That's okay. I spent the first half of one of my streams muted.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I think I sent you the clip of that. Oh my god. I still wake up in shame of that moment. Okay, so I got some. I got one buggo. Okay, I got some names pulled up. I'm not vibing with any of the ones I see here.
Yeah, you can just hit like male names or female names and it'll cycle new ones.
I guess we... Jeez.
I'm liking Buggo a lot.
I like Buggo too.
That sounds like a fun old coot man. Like, let's name him Old Man Buggo.
Old Man Buggo? I dig it.
Can you dig it?
B-U-G-O or B-U-G-G-O?
No, B-U-G-O. Maybe it's Bugo, like Hugo with a B. That's also funny.
Old Man Bugo. I kind of like. I like Bugo. I think I like Old Man Bugo.
Maybe the kids call him Buggo and he gets annoyed about it.
I love that. Yes, more flavor. Yeah. All right. Are there any other elements of Old Man Bugo?
If we're doing a higher level, I mean, I know we don't have to go super deep into this, but do you want to just do like subclass for funsies?
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
So let me find all the subclasses. I know there's Circle of Land, which I feel like
he loves
it's
the land.
The most boring subclass, but Love the Land kind of matches with it.
He loves the land.
But also Circle of Land is kind of eh.
Yeah.
Hello, where are you, Druid? You disappeared. There you are. Okay. Circle of Land. There's the Circle of the Moon, which is kind of the furry circle. Not derogatory. Just descriptive. There's the Circle of Spores.
I love that class. I don't know if it fits with Bugo though.
There's the Circle of Stars, which is cool.
I don't think I've ever played Circle of Stars. And
then there's the Circle of Wildfire, which might go well with his Fear of the Dark, because you can summon like a little familiar that's made of wildfire. And it's kind of about like maintaining the forest through like
controlled burns,
death, or like burning and stuff.
Yeah.
Like destruction, like how destruction factors into creation.
I kind of like that. Yeah.
Which I think, because if he lives in like a druid circle, and he's kind of an old coot, so I'm thinking maybe he lives like he's like part of the community, but he's sort of like on the outskirts of it.
Yeah.
And I think maybe in like we could think of it almost as like the Circle of Wildfire is almost like a sin eater in the community, where it's like because they're more about like the destruction of nature, like controlled destruction of nature. They're like semi-shunned, but everyone kind of understands and respects like that they need to exist at the same time.
That kind of like fits with like the whole like a little bit of an outcast thing, but still welcomed by the community. Like still a part of the community, but like, not exactly like
Yeah,
fully
I feel like
embraced.
he's like a folk hero in like the way of like kids come, like little kids
Yeah.
come and like sneak in his house. He's like the guy. It's like he's the guy that has like the creepy house at the end of the street, and he's like not mean, but
Mhm.
like also the parents are kind of like keep like don't go near him too much, like you know what I mean. But if he does interact with them, he's like pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. What was this circle called?
Circle of Wildfire.
And that when we could like to draw Bugo, that had some like interesting kind of elements that we could do.
Yeah, exactly. And you get some cool spells, so
I kind of since we're like he has a club, I'm kind of thinking like he uses the club as like a walking stick whenever he's not fighting because he's missing that leg.
I mean, maybe the club could just be like, I know there's like the spell shillelagh, but maybe it just looks like a shillelagh where it's sort of like a walking stick with like a harder, like larger, like knob on the end for like clubbing people.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what a club is anyway.
I mean, that's what a shillelagh is, I think. Too. Yeah. It's like a type of club specifically, but
I think D&D has a lot of different weapons that really aren't super different.
Yeah, I also, this is totally unrelated, but on the same page, like on the opposite page of like the Heron Gun, like when you open up the Tashas, or the Monsters of the Multiverse, or whatever, there's the Hobgoblin page, and the Hobgoblin on the photo is like a bard Hobgoblin, and they have like a large lute guitar type thing that's like also a battle axe, and it just looks cool as hell.
I love that so much.
Yeah,
like the
cool.
battle axe of hatred in Dungeons and Dads.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, you need to catch up on that podcast.
I really do. I need to catch up on a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, I need to catch up on
I've sort of just
NADPod.
Hyper-focusing. Yeah, I've been hyper-focusing on like NADPod and then Blank Check. So
yeah, I get that.
And then just reading so much manga.
I caught up on the Choki-chan manga earlier today. It's so cute.
That's cute. What did I started a new one today? I don't know. I still want you to read Don, but I'm trying not to be overbearing about it, so don't worry.
No, it's okay. I've done that to you plenty where I'm like, hey, like read this, or watch this.
I know,
like,
I just know it never works on either of us, so I'm trying to be like, on your own time, but also...
both of us are very stubborn people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely will watch Don.
Yeah, I mean, well, and I think I'd definitely be like, if you watch it, and then if you're really into it, then there's a lot more to read. So if you're craving more of it,
yeah. Has it already started airing?
No, so I was so bummed out. So they did the in theaters. Basically, they showed the first 3 episodes as like a film, like a feature film in theaters, like last weekend, not this past weekend, but like the one before, end of September, or whatever, you know what I mean, mid-September. But it was only for like that weekend, and then until October when the actual like show starts to air.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things.
I'm kind of hoping that they'll just maybe drop all 3 for like the 3 of the 3 first episodes at the same time, since they already like have them out, but I don't know.
That would be nice. There's a lot of things that are like starting up back in October, I think. Is that like when like the seasons start? I don't know like how the like anime like seasons work.
Yeah, so I think that we're about to hit like fall season, and then I think there's like a winter, and which I think winter starts maybe more in like January, February, going into like April, basically.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if like spring and summer are the same. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm excited for the new season to start because a lot of the rom-coms this summer season were a little sussy.
Yeah, I was really bummed. I think I've been in a rom-com mood, and all of them are like my stepsister. I'm like, oh god, no,
Yeah.
not this one.
Yeah. There was one that someone was trying to get me to look into where it wasn't even a step sibling. And I was like, no. Nope.
I hate that.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then it's like there's some others. I've been the last couple like cycles. I've found myself where I'll start like 4 or 5 different animes, like a lot, and then by the end of the season, I'm only like still watching like 2 of them.
Yeah. There's actually a VTuber anime that came out about like VTubing, but I watched like the first episode. It is very not wholesome though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm definitely in like a rom-com mood too, so I'm excited for the new season. I think there's some more, wholesome ones that should be coming this season.
Yeah, I'm also like, okay, I also really want you. I would say if you're between, I know Dandadan's gonna start soon, but you should definitely watch Windbreaker. It's all dubbed, so it's easy to watch.
Yeah.
And they're about to start, because I think this first season is technically 24 episodes, but they did the thing where they did like 12 episodes and then they took a little break. And then I think in this next sort of anime season, they're going to release the next 12.
Right.
Or like 13. So
I kept seeing the manga get recommended to me on the website that I used to read those.
It's like so good.
Yeah.
It made me cry multiple times. The main character is amazing.
I will say, like, I read like the tags on it and I had like no perception of like what this was even about.
Don't read the tags. It's not, they're not going to make any sense.
Seems like
it's hard to describe.
The tags had both slice of life and action on it. And I was like, that can't be right. That's contradictory.
It's like, you think it's going to just be like a shonen about like, it's basically like the Warriors.
Yeah.
But in Japan and more wholesome.
Oh,
and then like it's more about them like
the like Warriors come out to play.
Yeah, that Warriors,
yeah.
Like the 1970s, where it's like gangs.
So,
but then it's like, but it's actually about the main character learning to make friends and finding a community, and then like just like getting lots of very wholesome backstory about all the friends and stuff. It's really nice.
There was a manga that came out, I think, already, that I just started the other day, and I know like gender is different in Japan than it is here, but it was about what we would call in the United States a trans character, and it's like my senpai is an otakunoko, I think is the word.
Oh, okay.
But basic, like I guess like if you want to like remove the gender labels, like it's about a character being a cross-dresser, but like in the show it's like very like they are clearly experiencing some dysphoria.
Yeah,
and it's a really sweet show. I haven't finished it yet.
There's a similarly typed character in Windbreaker, and they do the thing that a lot of manga and anime do, where they like it's pretty. I think like culturally, like to us, it's pretty clearly like straightforwardly trans, but they do the thing where they still kind of use the wrong pronouns, but like Japanese in every other aspect.
Pronouns. I
mean, because I'm reading like translations, but
yeah, I don't know. We should have. I wish we had talked about this before Jupi left. She actually is fluent in Japanese.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to speak on it because I don't know enough.
Yeah,
but like
I don't know anything either.
But that character, but like aside from the pronoun thing, they pretty much are like all super respectful and supportive of that character, and it's cool.
That's
and sweet. They're one of the best characters in the show. Like they're badass.
There are a lot of like good like animes with like at the very least transcoded characters. The one that I'm thinking about right now is Blue Period. I love Blue Period. I found like the best thing to do when you're looking for mangas is to like sort for one tag in particular, and it's male demographic with female author. Like that's really like the golden ticket for.
Here's literally what I'm reading. Hold on, Give me like 2 seconds because
Yeah, no worries.
I just caught up on one today that I think you'd like. That's like a rom-com. It's cute.
Oh, sweet.
It's like, I guess you would call it a harem, but it's not really. It's I think it's like, we'll see how it ends, but I think it's like a more promising version of quintessential quintuplets, which I kind of like.
Yeah, I liked a little bit of it. I kind of fell off with it though, because eventually
I got spoiled on what the ending is, and
Same.
it is, and like, because part of the thing with that series is that like fans were outraged by the ending, and I think some people were hoping that the anime would change the ending,
and it didn't.
And it didn't, and everyone is really pissed, and it is kind of like a bummer. Not that it's necessarily like a bad ending, but it's just like,
it was definitely the character.
I think
like he ends up with the one that they set up the least, and I think it was like, intentional.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Which I think, part of it was like, oh, because I want to be surprised. It's like you've used them so little that no one cares about them enough
exactly.
for them to be happy about it.
It was definitely the one with the least like characterization too.
Yeah, and it's like, and I think it was like, and it was at a point, it was deep enough in the manga and the anime where it's like everyone has very strong feelings about all the other ones.
Yeah.
So then to pick the one that no one really gives a crap about was like, well, what are you doing?
No,
anyways,
self-censorship.
I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this, but it's called Mikadono Sanshimai wa Angai Choroi.
I am not going to remember that, so could you like send it, like text it to me?
Yeah, I'll text it to you, but it's really
later.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think it is, let me see, male demographic with female. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just, who knew that women would be better at not having creepy stuff in their stories.
God, yeah, for real. Jesus.
Yeah.
And then
it's also like, I think there's probably some like selection bias there, like to even make it as a female mangaka or like a female in any industry, you have to be really good at what you do, you know,
like way better than men. But yeah,
and so like if you have like a female mangaka that is like, you know, really made it, like odds are they're phenomenal.
Also, if you need a more of a Spy Family-esque fix, Mission Yozakura Family is really, really good. Okay. And it's got like 243 chapters. I'm not even fully caught up yet, and it's like it's still going. It's really good. And then last one, I know I've already plugged this to you, but Kagurabachi is awesome. It's one of the best shonens I've read recently.
Like, put that on my like to read list on that website.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It slaps so hard. It's so cool. Anyways,
apparently, there's a streamer that I was talking to the other day, DJ Richard, and he apparently Komi has gotten better recently. I dropped it, like a little bit, like over a year ago. I think I dropped it, but apparently it's gotten a lot better recently. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I think. I mean, I know this might be spoilers also, but I think because they finally got a confession and are like dating now, kind of.
Oh, that was a while
so
back.
Like, yeah, but it's like it took forever. But I think it's just maybe that like they. Well, sorry, not the confession. It's that they kissed finally.
I heard that. Yeah, and that because like even after they started dating, there was a lot of needless drama that was then thrown in. Like, do you care about spoilers for that?
No, I mean I'll read it eventually, but probably by the time I get deep into it, I won't remember. So
like they bring in like a girl from Tadano's middle school that like the one that he like asked out and then like she said no, and like
of course they do.
Surprise, she actually liked him the whole time, but she
that's so dumb. Sorry, I'm just looking now. I like
the very beginning of Komi was really good.
You know.
Yeah.
Natsume and Natsume is a really good one.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's very cute. And then because you told me about what's it called? The Kaoru Hana wa Ren Chisaku.
Oh, I love that one. Yes. I need to catch up.
I'm fully caught up. It's so good.
It's like, oh my god, and the art in that one is amazing.
Yeah, there's another one I'll send you that's really cute. Sorry, and it's still ongoing, but it's nice adult. Like they get together pretty quick, and then
I don't know if I've told you this, but like, so the was it counter like that one. If like I were to ever get into like anime voice acting, like the character I would most want to like voice act is one of the ones from there, Natsuzawa.
Natsuzawa, yeah, I love those characters. They're so good. That one made me cry a lot too.
Yeah, especially so Natsuzawa. Like I really like Natsuzawa. A lot of his chapters really have gotten like a tearjerker from me. I would love to, like, if I could.
He's the one with like the long kind of emo boy cut, right?
The one that looks like Cal.
He gave me Big U vibes when I was reading.
like IRL, like
IRL vibes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is just my best friend. Cool.
But that manga is so good. I really need to catch up. I'm like 20 chapters behind actually on that one.
Oh man, yeah, no, I've been like, it's been bad. Like I like binge these so badly. Like I will like check, and if a manga is where it's like ends after 30 chapters, I'm like, even if it looks good, I'm not reading it because I'm gonna just get like plow through it and then be sad that it's done.
Yeah, I get that. Although there's something to be said about like, something that's finished. I will say I will definitely avoid it if it's like 30 chapters and it has the tag like rushed or axed ending.
Well, I also feel like a lot of those, even if they don't have that, it seems like it's like they wrote it so that they adjust enough so that they could get an anime, and then they stop writing. Yeah. Or like to promo an anime, and then they stop it.
I noticed that some of them though are not like originally manga. Some of them are originally light novels that got adapted, and then they do a manga to do that. Because like there was one, The Dreaming Boy is a Realist, which I didn't love, but it got an anime.
I like the anime. I watched that anime. It was pretty fun.
I haven't seen the anime. I read some of the like manga. I haven't read the light novel though.
I know. I'm so close to being like, should I just start getting into light novels too? Like, I don't know.
Maybe. So no, like especially like today while I was working earlier, I was just watching a bunch of old rom-coms that I had already seen because some of the recenter ones had disappointed me. I was watching My Senpai is Annoying Again, and like just before stream I had on what was it? Oh, the Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague.
I was rewatching that recently, and I started reading that manga because there's more of it, and it's so good.
I love that show. I wish they had more like office place rom-coms. Oh my god, have you seen Wotakoi?
Yeah, dude.
I love Wotakoi.
I own Wotakoi. I own the first 4 volumes of Wotakoi. That's like the first manga I ever bought.
Wotakoi is so good. They really need to do more office place like romance and drama.
They need to do more Wotakoi.
They do. Oh my gosh. Is there like so I finished the anime and like it doesn't resolve really. Is there like a movie?
No, there's more.
There is?
The 2 best friends that are like dating.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I don't know if anyone's in the chat, but also for you.
Yeah. And I've seen the entire anime. I know that they're together.
Yeah, no. They get married in the manga.
Oh, I love that.
Like that, there's so much more of it, I think. I don't even think I own all the volumes. But yeah.
I love Wotakoi. But yeah, just more office play stuff.
Yeah, it's just I want more slice of life, like chill stuff.
I just like, if everything takes place in a high school, it all just kind of becomes the same in my head.
Yeah, and I feel like as we get older, I'm just like, I would like to read, I mean, it's not bad, but like I would love to read like adult, really. There was another one. Oh my god, hold on. What's it called? Oh no. Okay, again, you're not gonna remember this. I'll send it to you later, but just
okay, yeah, no worries.
It's called, well, what's the English version? Doesn't tell me. Sad.
Okay.
It's called Kono Kaisha ni Suki na Hito ga Imasu. That was really bad pronunciation, but
I
anyways,
might be reading that. What is it about?
it's two adults that work at the same place,
Mhm.
and they start dating, but they want to keep it a secret.
I think I have. Yeah.
And it's super cute, like,
Oh,
but it's also very like adult, but it's like in
yeah.
a nice, like in a cool way. Like it's
There's a there is a anime coming out this season actually that I'm really excited for, and it's I don't remember the name of it, but it's like one of those like fake relationships. Like there's two co-workers that pretend to be in a relationship, so like avoid getting transferred.
and
I
then
think
they
they might be
start
like,
liking each other.
well, yeah, and like, obviously like, that's where it's going, but yeah, like that kind of thing is cute, and I'll take any excuse to watch a rom-com that has not high school students in it because we're coming up on like a decade since I've been in high school.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, I kind of want to see like adults
Yeah,
and
like
just.
I'm 26 years old. I do not relate to high schoolers anymore. Like I don't relate to
But
high schoolers
sometimes
in
it's fun to
America
read them
anymore,
because
let
they're
alone
just fun
Japanese high
to read and
schoolers.
wholesome.
Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry. I said sometimes they're still fun to read because it's just like
Oh,
cute and wholesome.
yeah, there's a lot of like good story. I think though, like my like I'll still read them and I still enjoy them because you take what you can get. But I think I would prefer it.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'll just send you some of the cool, like more adult ones that I
yeah,
found, like adult, because I've definitely read a few and they're really nice, or at least that they're either adult or like college age, which is nice.
yeah.
The one you showed me about the smoking,
Yes. Oh,
I've
yes.
never had any interest in smoking before, but reading that, I'm like, damn, maybe when I'm old and dying, I'll just start
Yeah.
smoking just a little
Oh,
because who
that
gives a
one
shit.
is so sweet. And oh my god, the guy is so dumb. Like,
It's also the first time I've read one, and I'm like, honestly, the age gap doesn't bother me as much as
well,
I
yeah,
would
because
think.
like she's like in her mid to late 20s already. So like at that point, age gaps are like as long as you're not like
Well,
super
and I
weird
think
about it.
she's more interested in him. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
she's initiating more in that one, which feels less weird.
yeah, because I think she like from the outset of the manga like has a crush on him, whereas his I'm really only starting to see it like in the last like 10 chapters. Where it's like out and out romantic
Yeah,
feelings rather than just like admiration.
yeah, and then also I feel like it's a lot of him being like, I can't think like that. I'm too old. That's weird.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
like the
you know
fact that
what? I
he's
respect
aware
that you
about it.
acknowledge it.
Yeah, the fact that he's aware about it, I think makes it a little better. Like at least for me,
Yeah,
you know. And he's not trying to like justify it. He's like actually like like oh, is this okay? You know.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's not like being defensive about it. Like where like he would like oh like you're doing something wrong. Where like I don't think there's anything wrong with that relationship.
No, me neither.
Especially yeah, because like she's like our age. She's not like a high schooler.
Well, and I mean, I'm sure most people probably wouldn't care. I just like
Yeah.
I'm usually pretty sensitive to like
Hmm.
age gap relationships, even if they're like wholesome or nice. Just because
Yeah.
I think age gaps can get weird.
Yeah.
But like,
I had the same thing. I actually started watching Sing yesterday for me, and then I was like, oh wait, hold on. Like, and even then, like, I don't know how old the main character is, but the fact that like the other like the female lead is a high school dropout, I was like, eh.
yeah,
It's like
that
he was
anytime I'm
clearly like
reading
post
that, and then
college.
there's a lot of animes and mangas where I see that, and I'm like, I start reading. I'm like, that would be cool, and then all of a sudden I see that it's like, oh, and the girls in high school. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I hate when like I'm reading something that I'm really enjoying and then they do like the weird shit jump scare. They're
Yeah,
like, sorry for swearing. Yeah.
I'm so sad that the I Love You game is on hiatus.
Yeah, that was a really cute one. Um,
I want more.
it's really I love it's like the inverse of Kaguya-sama.
Yeah, which I like. I in some of Kaguya-sama and I liked it, but it
Mhm.
was getting a point where I was like, this is just like they just need to like
Yeah,
they need to just date.
yeah.
It's
And
only fun for so long.
have you finished like the Kaguya-sama manga?
No, but I also
It,
heard the ending's kind of
it's wild. I honestly wouldn't recommend continuing past like honestly just watch the anime because the narrator is brilliant.
Yes, he's so like that's kind of what kept me in it. It's just the narrator. Isn't that the voice of Senku?
No, so the guy that voices Senko played Miyuki Shirogane in like the first few seasons.
Oh no, wait, the narrator is the world's strongest high school or whatever from that same.
Oh, Tsukasa?
From Dr. Stone. Yeah, it's Tsukasa, right?
Yeah. Oh, I need to catch up on Dr. Stone. I love that show.
Me too.
I started
I also need to get back into Witch Hat.
What?
Oh, sorry. I said I need to get back into Witch Hat Atelier, but like also I need to catch up on Dr. Stone.
I actually I have Witch Hat Atelier like on my to read thing, and it's gonna be the next one that I start for sure, but I have not gotten around to it yet, which sucks because I really like the premise. 3. Yeah, it's just like I have seen like what the magic system is like, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, did you see that they're doing a new cyberpunk show too?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Trigger. So Trigger did Edge Runners, and I know Netflix is doing the new cyberpunk show, but I didn't see like on their promotional stuff Studio Trigger, which I feel like if it was Trigger, they would have put that on there because that's a really big selling point. But I didn't see that.
Have you been issues with Trigger recently?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember if it's Trigger or one of the other ones where it's just been like, I think it's, it's just like, oh, they treat their workers like
I heard about Mappa. I don't know about Trigger.
Well, yeah. Oh, maybe it was Mappa that I'm thinking of.
I don't know. It could be Trigger. I don't keep up with that stuff as much.
Yeah, I just get it. Sometimes I get like bits about it and I'm
on Twitter and stuff, yeah. The only thing that Trigger, I like a lot of their, oh my god, Gurren Lagann is perfect in my opinion.
I want to rewatch it because I think I watched it, really enjoyed it, but I was not prepared for how quickly it goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because especially between season 1 and 2, I was like, wait, what's happening? Like this is, I feel like I missed out on the entire story.
And I think technically that was it Gurren Lagann where it was still part of Gainax at the time that then broke off to be Trigger, or was that Kill la Kill? I think it was one of those.
Wait, what?
So either Gurren Lagann or Kill la Kill, before Trigger was still part of Gainax when they did it.
Oh, and then that's when Trigger separated.
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember which one it was though. I want to say that Gurren Lagann is older than Kill la Kill though.
It feels like it, but I don't know. Kill la Kill is also one that's kind of sick to watch, but you can't really suggest it to anyone.
Yeah, because it's meant to be a satirization of the over sexualization of shonen anime, but you're still doing the over sexualization, Yeah.
Taking it to an extreme doesn't really solve the issue.
Yeah, and the intention definitely does make it better in my opinion, but it's still rough. You guys oh guys, I promise the sexualization of this character is completely ironic. You still sound insane suggesting that to someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but Gurren Lagann rules. Have you seen Fooly Cooly? I don't even know how to describe Fooly Cooly.
I really need to.
That's one of those animes where I didn't realize this, but apparently it's one of those things where I don't think it was really popular in
Japan
at all. Yeah. But it got really big here, and I kind of vibe with it. But it's also one of those where it's I think to enjoy it, you can't try to understand what's happening. You just have to watch it.
Like Neon Genesis Evangelion, kind of.
Well, more so because it's more absurd than that. At least there's a plot in Neon Genesis,
Yeah, they just
the lore doesn't make sense. The lore gets weird, but the plot kind of makes is more or less followable. Fooly Cooly is just sort of a weird fever dream.
Oh, I'm remembering now. me and one of our other friends forced you to watch all of Neon Genesis Evangelion as well as the movie in one night.
And I've never watched it again because
yeah, no, why would you? That was an awful experience.
I know, because you guys insisted, you're like, no, this is like the best way to do it. I think you just wanted to torture me a little, but like I was just like, why would you? Like, I would enjoy this if we split it up a little bit.
Me and that other friend, we're scientists. We were doing an experiment to see like what the worst way to introduce someone to Neon Genesis was.
Well, I would have loved to know that.
No, I'm teasing. I think it was mostly also just like I think you were about to leave town, and so we were like, no, just let's do it, because we wanted to watch it.
And
with
I think
you.
you've been bugging me to watch it for a long time.
We had like this. It had been years at this point, because like this was after we had already moved into our last apartment together.
Yeah, it was just like, so I think, but like, yeah, in hindsight, I was like, that was not the best way to. I mean, and I look back and I'm like, I do like Neon Genesis. I just don't think I ever want to like need to see it again, like experience it.
I honestly kind of feel the same. Like, I got what I needed out of Neon Genesis, and
I feel like that was also when you were really in your like,
oh, I was so pretentiously
like really
philosophical.
Fucked up shit. Like I need to, yeah.
I mean, I'm still that same pretentious, nerd, but I think I've definitely cooled off a little bit since then.
Well, I don't know if it was pretension. I just feel like maybe I don't know.
It was a little bit.
It's always seemed to me like you are someone who sort of when you are in a darker place, sort of
I gravitate towards darker things
that are also dark and fucked up.
Yeah.
So I think you were just like not in a great place.
No. Yeah.
And I'm the opposite of you, where it's like when I'm not feeling bad, I gravitate toward, or when I am feeling bad, I gravitate towards really lighthearted stuff. I mean, I think I generally gravitate more towards lighthearted stuff, but like, especially when I'm not in a good place, I don't, like, I try to avoid really dark stuff.
I think I've shifted more towards that, like, in recent years. So, like, now, like, instead of going, like, and watching, like, if I'm having a depressive episode, instead of going to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion, my default now is shoujo manga.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, I think I've also realized, like, as I get older, that I've stopped watching, like, and this isn't to say, like, I think challenging art and media and stuff is, like, good to exist, but, like, I think I've just realized, like, when I'm looking for entertainment or for, like, to enjoy myself and stuff, or just, like, to relax or whatever, like, I don't want to watch challenging things or experience, like, I'm glad they exist, but like that I don't need to experience them necessarily. Like I'd rather just like have a good time.
I still really enjoy like those kind of experiences, but I have like kind of learned to only do that when I'm in the proper headspace.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's the thing. It's like I'm not against doing them. Like I like watching it. It's just like I have to be in the right vibe, the right zone to do that.
Like my favorite play is still French Exit, but I know that like if I or not French No Exit. I said French Exit because it's a French play.
Yeah,
but I still really like No Exit. I just know like if I'm not doing well, don't watch some community college what's the oh my god, it's not adaptation. What is it when like a theater troupe performs something?
Oh, just like their version of it, like their
I don't know what the word is.
Performance of it.
Yeah, there's some word for it, like specific rendition. Yeah, rendition.
Rendition, yeah.
Like watching some community college rendition of that play, like probably not a good idea if I'm in a bad headspace. But I still really
probably not.
I still really like enjoy it, and like I like thinking about what Sartre meant by writing it.
Yeah.
But again, I'm pretentious.
You're not that pretentious.
Did you ever watch Terror in Resonance?
No. What is that? Oh, Terror in Resonance?
Yeah. I think I suggested it like a couple years ago to you. It's the best way I can describe it is like it's like Death Note, but if there was no supernatural elements to it.
That sounds wild.
And like it's done by the same director as Cowboy Bebop. And like what's the oh my god, the samurai one, what's it called?
Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, that's it. Which I still need to finish, but Terror in Resonance is really good. It like
I think I got to an episode of Samurai Champloo that's like kind of rapey, and I was like, that's good. Ooh. I don't need any more.
Yeah, okay, then maybe not. I was
but it was a good show. I liked what I saw of it.
Speaking of like, you know, like media that like has challenging things in it that I might not be like in the headspace for, one of Jupiter's like, so Jupiter is in a group of like streamers with another PhD student, Marie, and she recommended a game called Omori. And
oh yeah, no, that's a you. I don't think you would have a good time with Omori.
So you knowing me personally, like you think?
I think Omori would fuck you up.
Okay, yeah, all right then.
I will send you a video of the main way that I actually know Omori. I've never played it, but I read a synopsis on it. I went down like a rabbit hole about it.
Yeah. Marie suggested
but
like
it's all from like a song that I like, and that was used in like promotional material for Omori, and the song rules. Okay. But then there's like when I was looking up the song on YouTube to see if there's like a music video, I was getting like edits of people doing stuff with Omori or like the actual official like trailer for it with Omori.
All right,
it's crazy. It's really cool to watch too. But,
Marie suggested like there's like a therapist that plays video games, and like this therapist has like a playthrough of Omori, and like that might be a good way to like kind of have that filter in between, like it's not me playing the game.
It down as they're playing.
Yeah, and maybe like having that like analytical framework to like experience it through might help.
That could be a good way to do it.
Yeah, so I might do that. Yeah, that could be fun.
Hell yeah. Sweet. All right. Well, I think you need to sleep.
Oh yeah, it's 12:30 here.
Sorry. We have fun talking to each other, so it's fun.
Yeah. No, I could keep. Oh wait, actually, so I was putting together like a music playlist, and of like my just my favorite tunes. So like maybe like just put on my YouTube channel because you know like oh, this is the music I like. I have no clue how long a playlist should be. Because I keep like getting like, oh, this song and this song.
It's for YouTube. What? I think like, I was gonna say like maybe like this would be a decent start.
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, I was gonna say for like for YouTube playlists, if you don't want to be like overwhelming, maybe like 20 songs would be a good start. That way you have enough songs to have like variety, but. It's not like here's like 80 songs. Here's like 4 hours of my favorite music. Are you remembering?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too when I said that.
We can save that story for another time. But yeah, like I was thinking, like I was like, oh, this song and this song and this song, and like it was way too much. I think I want to limit myself. Like, okay, I need to just like not do multiple songs from one band, because for one thing, I would just have the Happy Fits entire discography on there.
I would say maybe if you have like a band that has a wide range of style. I mean, thinking of my own music, like I would definitely, if I was showing like, if I had to make like a 20 song playlist of my music, I'd probably have at least 2 Man songs on there.
Yeah.
Like one of their older things and one of their newer things, because they sound completely different.
I was having...
Same with like, even like Dr. Dog, like I'd have something from like Swampadelic Pop, and then also some of their more like popular stuff.
Swampadelic Pop is a great record.
Okay, you know what I did? I didn't realize this. Apparently, Swampadelic Pop was their first album they ever made.
Really?
And they just didn't like release it, or maybe they like took it down shortly after releasing it. And that's like part of why it sounds so different.
I kind of get that vibe from it. It is pretty different from the rest of their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, a lot of people don't like it, but I'm like, I
Oh,
vibe with Swampedog Pop.
no, I really like Swampedelic Pop. I like could not pick which Mr. Heavenly song I was gonna put on there. You know?
See, that's another one where I feel like you
Yeah.
could do maybe two, like one
Yeah.
from their first album, one from the second, and then just
That
cut
is
it off there.
a really good point because their first and second albums are so different.
Yeah, no, because like their first album is essentially like almost like a concept album.
Yeah, and I mean the second one kind of is too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the first one more
I
so for
definitely think
sure.
the second one is less cohesive
Mm,
in terms
yeah.
of sound. It's
Yeah.
good. It's just like
It's very
there's a lot of
experimental.
different sounds. I've
'Cause,
been
like,
listening to Man Man and Mr. Heavenly like a lot recently.
George's
Again.
Garden and like Beatdown, like completely different vibes, like entirely.
Yeah, George's Garden slaps.
It does. I mean, that whole album
Also,
is
Blue
amazing.
Line slaps so hard.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And Making Excuses, I think, is probably one of my favorite songs it's ever made.
I've also just been like getting back into like 2010s indie pop and
Same.
rock, like
Oh,
high school.
I'm getting back into like I've even started listening to like some of the really like older stuff that I used to listen to, like Pierce the Veil and like
Oh my god.
My
yeah.
Chemical Romance. Yeah. And you know what? No, I'm gonna say this. I'm making this statement. I was not cringe. That is good music. I'll
Time
stand
out
by it.
before you double check that they didn't do anything terrible.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a very good point. I do not keep up with those bands. I don't know which of them have, had a Twitter thread about them yet.
Yeah.
That's a good point. You know what? I retract every statement I've made about any pop punk or like Warped Tour-esque band, and I'm just gonna hold off on any comments about them. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. That could be another fun stream we do sometime, just talking about music.
Oh my
I don't know
god.
if we could actually play any of it because I don't want you to get like copyright struck or something, but
Yeah, no, we couldn't.
sad.
Yeah, like
Dang.
Twitch has like, in fact, they just updated their rules too. You have to be you have to like go through some process to be like certified like as like a DJ channel to like even play music.
In order to like play music.
And so like theoretically I could, but I feel like it would be such a hassle for something that I'm not going to be really centering my channel like around.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe like no, I don't think I could do it on YouTube.
You could maybe do it on YouTube, like really small bits of this, really short.
Oh no,
bits.
YouTube is probably worse because it has like that copyright detection.
Auto, like the AI, like
Yeah.
auto copyright.
Like they
I mean, I
like,
guess
scan the audio. What would be the best way?
is it still as strict if you're not actively trying to make money on it?
Yeah, well, because I mean, if I get affiliate on here, then just by people watching me, I would be getting money from ad revenue.
What if we did? No, that'd be too annoying.
You know what,
What
though?
if we did like a TikTok live stream or something?
That could work. But actually, I think Spotify has a thing where you could like send out a link and have people listen to the same songs. Like, so it would limit it to only people with Spotify, but that could be fun.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Kind of fuck Spotify, but also it's kind of convenient.
I mean,
so like,
There's like, what else are you going to do? Like, it's not like Apple's better, you know?
yeah,
It really kind of sucks that YouTube didn't win the music,
yeah.
because like they were perfectly primed for it. They had like all the like Vivo music videos up on YouTube. If they had just like made YouTube Music a few years earlier, we wouldn't have to be paying whatever Spotify charges monthly to listen to music. I think I still have a student account.
Yeah, I think I do too, or like a family account at this point. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah. No, so I was trying to pick like which Cage the Elephant song I was gonna do. I think I landed on Telescope.
That's a good one.
No, wait, no. It was either Telescope or Aberdeen. Something from Melophobia.
I did like group like staff karaoke for my work a couple weeks ago. Well, it was actually bowling, but then they had a karaoke, and a bunch of us decided to do karaoke, and I
Cool.
was one of the ones that sung like a bunch. It was actually really fun, but like I'm kind of a part-timer still,
Yeah.
and I was like, by the end of the night, it was me and 3 full-time staff, like one of the curators, the head of one of the marketing team people, and like one of our program staff. And it was me and them, and I think I sung Aberdeen in front of them. I'd already sung like a few songs at that point. I sung Black Sheep by Metric to them.
Oh, that's also a song that I put on there. I put the Brie Larson version on there just because, like,
That's fair. No, that's valid.
Yeah.
That song goes hard.
It really
anyways.
does. I still listen to it regularly. Yeah. No, I remember we used to, especially like there were certain songs like, so you and I have driven together a lot. And there are certain songs that when they come on, you and I just both pause our conversations and start singing, and Aberdeen is one of those.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You much better than me at singing, but
Oh well, that's nice of you, because it really isn't. But like, I appreciate it.
I mean, I'm not saying you're amazing. Like, I'm just by
yeah,
comparison.
Thanks. Like, yeah,
Yeah, no, your desk at our last apartment boarded the shower. You know what I'm working with here.
Hey man, we're just here. We're just living. I sung so bad at karaoke, but like I think with karaoke also, it's just like you just have to give it your all.
Yeah, the thing
is, like,
what's
the fun part.
I would need like at least 2 drinks before I could do like karaoke.
Oh, I mean, I had like 4 drinks at this point, but also it's about vibes, you know?
Oh, for sure. But yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I need to sleep. I think.
Me too, for sure.
Well, great stream.
Yeah,
we kind of made a character.
Yeah, we can maybe do a drawing of him some other time.
Yeah, and then I would love to make another character again. Yeah,
that would be
maybe
really
if we get more viewers next time, we can get some fun input from them or whatever.
That would be fun.
Maybe have them help with like backstory and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sweet. Well, thanks for letting me join your stream. This was super fun.
I had a good time too.
And have a good night. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you later, man. But don't hang up the Discord until I end stream, just because I don't want my name to flash up.
Okay, I think I also just asked.
Hello? Oh, all right. So I'm going to end stream. Thank you, everyone that dropped by.
Thanks.